Hey everybody, this is Pete from Pear Tree Studio. Just wanted to give you all an update on Blackwood Gulch. First, I want to say thank you for all the participation we've had so far. That has been really fun, and I'd like to continue to develop that if we can. So just a little about what has gone on so far. You'll see on my screen here, we've got 21 people that are following the follow page for the project. That's great. To be realistic, we need it to be 10 times higher than that for it to be really a super project. So any and all shares or spreading the word of the follow page is very meaningful. It helps us on the Kickstarter algorithm, and it just helps us get more eyeballs on the project. I'll include the URL when I post this video up to Discord. Discord's been great. Lots of people participating. Let me just switch over to Discord on this screen real quick. I do want to thank a few people. Dragon Laird Gaming has been helping and submitting creative ideas and messaging me. The Holy Bro, that's Lynn. She's an amazing artist. Awesome. Thanks. Glad to have you. Hip Nixon, my friend Michael, a big part of this. Sklorno has been very supportive and contributed a lot of information so far. Josh Hughes, been all over the place. Of course, he's been a great supporter of the stuff we do here and continues to be. Looking forward to working with him. Who else we got in here? Oh, of course, Richard. Richard's in there. He's been a little bit quiet, but I know we're going to get some good info out of him, so we'll keep that coming. And, of course, Josh over at Savage Goose, big supporter of Pear Tree Studio and somebody I've had the pleasure of working with in the past. So Discord's great. The things that are really driving this right now are the Discord contribution from people just throwing ideas around, which has definitely helped shape the direction this is going. We're certainly going with a more science fiction direction than we previously were. And getting the Google survey out would also be really helpful. I've gotten a handful of responses from that. Maybe I can flip over to that real quick. Where is it? Here it is. So if you haven't filled it out, I'll submit the link when I post this to Discord as well. If you'd like to share that link, that would be helpful too to anybody who might be interested in it. I have had a handful of responses, and those have been interesting. One thing I found interesting was that 50% of the respondents so far said that the most important thing that they need when they're preparing a session is plot hooks and adventure seeds. So that sort of guides my hand in this process a little bit. I was suspicious that might be true, but it's good to see it confirmed. The other thing I found was 50% again are playing in-person theater of the mind is the way they describe their GM style. So that's also helpful when we consider what we're developing, what's going to be used, what's not going to be used. So yeah, anybody else who wants to fill out the survey, or if you know of a place to share it and get more people to fill it out, more data is better data. We got a lot of creative ideas for NPC ideas and different types of stuff like that, challenges and threats. All of that is going to go through my imagination filter, and I'm sure some of it is going to hit the published work. So I did work on a bit of an outline. I can't share much with you because there really just isn't much to show, but you can see on my screen here, I've laid out essentially the rough sections of the book. I do this whenever I write anything, is I start with the structure, and in parentheses, I put estimates for page counts in those sections. I think I'm somewhere in the 60s, high 60s to 70s with the estimation here, but this doesn't include things that we've discussed adding. It doesn't include some supplemental material. It certainly doesn't include any flash fiction or things like that may get added as we go through here. So I think we're around 60, 70 pages. I could be wrong. Things change as we develop and edit and cut things out that don't work. So I guess that's just a good starting point. I have not started filling out big sections of copy yet. I'm still in the idea and organizational phase, which is what you guys have been so helpful with. So that's my update. I hope to hear more from you guys soon. Thanks very much.